Welcome back to the Bad Influence Podcast, Fired Up Friday, where we show you how to take control of your life without the bullshit. I'm the bad influence that you need in your life. Yours truly, Jordan Banderas. I just want to tell you that you're sprinting through life, head down, heart pounding, chasing the next notification like it holds your destiny. But here's the raw truth. If you really want to be understood, you have to slow the hell down. Every day, you bombard your brain with alerts, opinions, and bite-sized distractions. Noise that drowns out your message. Speed without clarity is just meaningless static. Loud without substance is forgettable background chatter. So, stop the rush. Take a deep breath and feel the weight of your own thoughts. I know this is going to be hard, but it is necessary if you want to be able to change your life. And again, that discomfort that you don't like, that discomfort that makes you feel all queasy and like panicky and gives you anxiety, that's actually something good. It's your mind demanding presence instead of panic. Only in the stillness can you dive deep into your own chaos and excavate the truth buried beneath the noise. Because until you master your inner storm, your words will be half-formed, scattered fragments no one can follow. I learned this the hard way, rushing through conversations, spewing words I barely understood. Now, I understand those words, but sometimes my accent betrays me and I cannot pronounce them. But that's a different issue that I'm working on. My friends tuned out because I was speaking from panic, not power. One morning, I asked myself, when did I last talk to myself? Ooh, that's a good question that not a lot of people want to ask themselves. The silence that followed was deafening and illuminating at the same time. I realized clarity comes from excavation, not acceleration. So I built a daily ritual. 5 brutal minutes with a blank page. I poured every stray thought, every buried doubt onto paper until the only core truth remained. That slab of clarity became my battle cry, my unwavering compass in every conversation. If journaling isn't your style, shock your system awake with a cold shower. The blast snaps wandering thoughts into razor-sharp focus, rewiring your mind for presence. Then, anchor that clarity with breath work, deep inhales, full exhales, until your brain clicks into the here and now. You can use this hack. Press your thumb and forefinger together while stating, I speak with power. Repeat until that anchor fires your mind into bold, deliberate articulation at will. Now, strip away toxic thought patterns like, I'm not ready. What if I fail? They won't understand. Call out each liar by name and watch their grip on you dissolve. Replace them with truths you own, like, I am prepared. My failure teaches me. My voice resonates. Visualization is your secret weapon. See your most coherent self delivering every word with conviction. Your subconscious can't tell the difference. Train it to default to clarity, not chaos. Every idea you toss into the world needs to be distilled into one sharp, undeniable statement. And if you have watched Shark Tank or shows like that, you will understand that what I'm saying is truth. Or what I'm saying is the truth. Because If you don't have one sharp, undeniable statement, people are going to tune out. People are just going to be like, whatever, he's just talking shit. Like, he doesn't know what he's talking about, whatever. But if you have this in your conversations, oh, they're going to pay attention. And this isn't about dumbing down. It's about sharpening every edge. When you master your own chaos, your message cuts through the noise like a laser. So ask yourself daily, what single truth do I need to articulate today? Then build everything around that nucleus. Stories, data, examples that reinforce your point. In conversations, slow down your speech. Pause strategically after key phrases. Silence isn't awkward. It's a space for absorption and anticipation. When you let people sit with your words, they lean in, hungry for what comes next. Your cluttered mind sabotages your speaking. Clear your mental desk before every talk. Schedule 10-minute brain clears between commitments. No phone, no distractions, just presence. Declutter your digital world too. Silence notifications. I know it's hard. Unsubscribe ruthlessly. I know it's hard as well. Protect your mental real estate. Authenticity demands you speak from a place of self-knowledge, not borrowed slogans. Own your scars, your doubts, your messy past. These are your credibility, not liabilities. When you share your process of mastering chaos, you give others permission to seek their own clarity. Your story is your bridge, believe it or not. Weave personal stories about your own panic to power journey. Show them the before, rush, scatter, unheard, and the after, grounded, articulate, commanding. You can try these hacks, but before I tell you the hacks, you can see this with me. And that's why I'm proud of myself. Because if you look at the first episodes that I did under the Spoonie and Caregiver podcast, that was my first podcast, you will see how my mind was so scattered. Even at the beginning of this podcast, it was still scattered. Until I decided to work harder on myself, control the chaos. And now I sound more articulate because I did this, what I'm about to tell you. So now, here are the hacks that you can try. And again, like I always say, if it doesn't work for you, tweak them, make them your own. 5 minutes of journaling, cold showers, anchors, strategic pauses. Make them non-negotiable habits, not optional extras. Remind yourself, clarity isn't a luxury. It's your sharpest weapon in a world drowning in noise. When you speak with precision, your ideas resonate across the room. Don't just inform, ignite. Use vivid sensory language to paint your truth in living color. Command attention with rhythmic pacing. Mix short, punchy lines with longer flowing insights. This ebb and flow keeps people engaged, hanging on every word. No more filler, no more fluff. Each sentence must deliver impact or it gets cut. That's right, it gets cut. Call out your rush habits, then learn to master them. Challenge them. Can you commit 2 minutes a day to meet yourself? Urgency is your ally. Remind yourself that every moment spent in chaos is a lost opportunity. Remember, clarity magnifies influence, deepens connections, and accelerates success. Your transformation begins within, not with an external guru or gadget. And that is so true. Because a lot of people, and probably you're included in this, and I'm not attacking you, I'm just calling you out. A lot of people are literally looking for an external guru or a gadget or pills, whatever it is, that will make them smarter, that will make them control, or that will help them control their emotions and control their scattered mind. I have heard this from people, men and women. They say, oh my gosh, I wish there was a pill that will literally control what's going on in here. Even though I already take anxiety medication and all these medications is not working. And where I tell people like that is that then the problem is your emotions. A pill is not going to control your emotions. And I want you to understand that, because that is the truth. Emotions are only controlled by you, by how you frame them, by how you respond to them, not by a pill. And the most important thing that you need to understand about today's episode is that mastering your mind is a lifelong journey, not a weekend retreat. I've seen gurus say on their ads or whatever bullshit they're selling, they say something like this: or spend the weekend with me at whatever beach resort in Mexico, because they like to go to Mexico, or in Florida, or in California, wherever, and you will be able to control your mind by the end of the weekend. You know what? When I see that, I call that bullshit. Because it's not a weekend retreat, it's a lifelong journey. So stand firm in your commitment, even when chaos calls you back, because it will. Now, make your promise. I will slow down, dive into my chaos, and speak with unmatched clarity. Let this declaration echo in your mind every morning, every night, every moment in between. Go, own your mind, articulate your truth, and let your intelligent badassery break through the noise. And remember, the choice is yours. And that's it for today. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out an episode, and have a great day.